Hey guys, it's your girl Sunny D, one third of the podcast GFT radio show. I just wanted to go live and have a discussion with you guys. I'm gonna try to be brief, but if you know me, you know I'm a talker, so I can try all I want. We'll see what happens. I'm sorry my shirt's wrinkled, but it's a podcast shirt. Commander Cheeto. Cop it at teespring.com/stores/GFT radio. But I'm gonna jump right into it, and for those who have tuned in and listened to last week's show, is your 9-year-old ready for LGBTQ history? And you caught the after show, you would know what I'm replying to, but I'm going to try to briefly summarize what the young lady who called in and what she said. I'm probably going to not be verbatim, but you can always check it out. My shirt's super wrinkled. You can always check it out and then see what I was talking about and my response. And me and Willie held that show down. Clint, sorry you didn't feel well enough to join us, but we held it down. But just basically, briefly, she said, well, she had a couple comments. She called in towards the end of the show, and she let us know that she had been listening to other podcasts and stuff like that, but she wanted to comment on this one because she really felt strongly about it, and she was just basically summing up about how people's personal life, especially their bedroom life, needs to stay in the bedroom. And when she was talking about that, like how she was talking about it, I had several questions, because I think she called in right after I was basically saying, what does someone living their own life, whether their sexual orientation, if it doesn't bother you, then we should just mind our business, right? That's what I was saying. And I believe we had another caller that was talking about the gender neutral things and how I had issues with the gender neutral type of thing. Not necessarily with being gender neutral. I had a problem with the bathroom situation, and I also had an issue with I felt like they were like, and I'm just going to put this out there, I'm bisexual, so I'm a part of that community, but I just feel like some things are being shoved down people's throat to accept, and if they don't accept it, then they're deemed as homophobic or stuff like that. But this young lady, to me, epitomized the definition of being homophobic just off of her comments. Like I said, she went on to say about how what people choose to do in their bedroom, regardless if they affected history and things like that. It didn't matter what they do in their bedroom. It's just what they do in their bedroom. It should be left there. And I had questions like, well, if you have somebody that she also let us know, she also let us know she had 3 cousins, or I think they were male cousins who are gay, and she loved them. That's what she started, like she kind of put that in there just so, people put that in there just before they say something messed up. This is basically what she did. So she was like, yeah, I got 3 homosexual cousins and blah, 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 and this and third, and I love them to death, and I wouldn't change who they are, but, and there's the but. And so basically when you say but, everything else that before that is bullshit. But anyway, she went on to say about how they should keep it in the bedroom, and it is her business. And I said, well, it is your business because them being gay has nothing to do with what you're doing with your life. And then she brought up a thing about how she dealt with a guy. He didn't tell her that he was messing with girls and guys. And I said, well, see, that directly affects you. So yes, he should have told you that was your business to be minding, because that directly affects you. But somebody being gay, bisexual, transgender, or whomever doesn't affect you. So what they choose to do with life has nothing to do with you. So then you should just mind your business. Like what they do is didn't really matter to you. And then she went on and said a comment of basically, if I was a female raising kids and I was dating another female, so if I was married to another female, another female, then it's quite possibly our kids are going to be gay because we're both gay, and that's all they know growing up, so they're going to be gay, which is an absolute utter lie, because I've known people that are in same-sex marriages and their kids are not gay. If they are, that's what they choose. That's what their decision based off what they felt. I don't think we duly influence our kids by having a different orientation than what our kids will have. It's whoever they choose to love is who they choose to love. It doesn't matter what I'm loving. It's what they choose to love. So to say that because 2 people are in the same-sex marriage that the kids that they raise are going to be gay automatically or by default is crazy to me. And that to me, other than basically saying, and I said to her, I said, so you basically saying that they should just stay in the closet and not come out. And that's basically what she was saying. So I deemed her as being homophobic. Never mind that she has 3 cousins that are homophobic. So then my other question was, or I don't know if I asked it or I got to listen back to the show, but I basically was saying, if you, out of your three cousins, are their parents gay, and that's why you consider them to be gay, and if you feel like people should keep their own sexual preferences in the bedroom, how do you feel about, like, do you really love your cousins, or do you feel some type of way that they're gay? Because you're basically saying that they should keep that in the bedroom. So if anybody, I'm assuming one out of the three has to be flamboyant, or unless they're just suppressing who they are to comfort you because you feel some kind of way. Like, why are we not allowing people to be exactly who they are without it bothering us? I have a definite issue with that, and like, it's just so many levels. And then I think she brought up the pedophile thing, and then it's going to be acceptable. We talked about that on past shows about pedophilia and how they're trying to make that a part of the protected category under the LGBTQ, and that's a crime. So that's not even a part of the LGBT community, and I don't think anybody in the LGBT community will want that to be closely aligned with them, because that's that's a crime to seek out and love and have sexual contact with minors. That's something completely different. So I don't know, like, that really that whole commentary really griped me, and like I said, I'm a big person of not being labeled. I don't. And it's like I talked to them on past shows, and Clint always ask me, do you not identify as part of the LGBT community? And I don't really like to label myself, but at the end of the day, realistically, I would fall under that category. And so to hear someone say that people like that should just stay basically in the closet and not come out and not be their true selves, and then to say something that's disrespectful and untrue, to say that if I was to be with another female, then my kids are going to be gay because that's what they see, and that's what I'm teaching them to be gay. Like, that's crazy to me. So I definitely don't agree with that. And I don't know. I want to know you guys' comments on what you think about that, because I know I got heated. Like, I was upset. And, I feel like it's an attack mode. Not necessarily attack mode, because at the end of the day, we all about, with the podcast, we're all about people expressing themselves and us respectfully disagreeing. And I think I did that. I just got a little bit more passionate behind it, but I just felt like that was the most homophobic thing anybody could say to me. Like, to me, that's the epitome of homophobic, to say that because I'm gay, and if I choose to marry somebody gay, that all my kids are going to be gay. Like, I don't know that. And if she's watching, and if the young lady that called in the show is watching this, feel free to reply to me. I mean, maybe I misunderstood you, but I believe I got the gist of what you were saying. I asked a couple questions and you answered them. So I'm basically basing off of our conversation, our back and forth, that's exactly what you were saying. And you feel as though that me being, and I'm not like flamboyant or anything like that. I'm not, and it's not because I'm hiding who I am. I know exactly who I am. I don't hide who I am. If anybody talks to me, already knows how I am. And if you don't know, just because you weren't paying attention. But for the most part, I think everybody should know who I am. And I don't broadcast it upon the mountaintops, but I won't deny it either. If you catch me and I'm in that sort of, we have that conversation, I'm gonna be real honest, because I'm gonna be who I am, regardless of what anybody feels, thinks, or anything. And I even to that, I just actually watched on IG the Cloth podcast. I want to say I'm saying that right. They just posted about people, do they feel like people are born gay or born serial killers, like that, whatever. And I posted, I believe that people are, and I said this many times, I grew up in the church, and I still believe that people are born loving who they love and liking who they love. As far as like gay, lesbian, or bisexual, or feeling transgender, people feeling like they were meant to be females and stuff like that, live their life how they choose to. I feel like people are born that way. Like, who wants to walk into that mind, to that ideal, and knowing that it's going to be so much negativity and hostility of people not accepting them? So why would somebody blatantly walk into that? That's not, they can't control how they feel. That's how they feel. They love somebody that looks just like them and the same sex as them. That's just born that way. Now, I believe serial killers are just crazy people that, not, I don't even say crazy people that are just, that's a choice. You choose to kill people, that's what you choose to do. So shout out to the Cloth podcast on IG, definitely, for that question, because it made me think about why. Now, I was supposed to go live on Friday, and I didn't. And I thought I was going to go do Saturday, Sunday, and I got caught up and I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't do it then. But I'm glad I got the chance to do it now. So definitely drop your comments. I would love to know what you guys think. am I being too harsh on the girl that called? Like I said, I appreciate her calling because I don't want people that always agree with us to call. I want people to disagree with us, and we have those debates like we did. It was respectful, but I didn't agree with what she said, and she didn't agree with what I said. But you know, it is what it was. We had to be real grown and have that grown folk conversation. So that's not my hair. That's my daughter who got decorations. But yeah, drop your comments. I would love to know what you guys think. Definitely listen to that podcast. It's up on YouTube. It's on SoundCloud as well. I just posted the SoundCloud this weekend. Go on our website, blogtalkradio.com/GLT radio show. You can go on Google Play Music or iTunes to download that show and listen to it. And just come back here and let me know what you guys think. Or go onto our IG page at GFT_radio or Twitter GFT_radio and let us know what you guys think about that show as a whole, and definitely that last part, because I really want to know if you guys agree with what I was saying about that, because I definitely felt some kind of way about her comment, and I made it known on the podcast, but I also wanted to do the live for you guys on Facebook to see if you guys really agree with what I was saying, or maybe I'm being harsh. I don't think I am, and I don't think I'm being biased. I'm being the realist. People are who they are. People love who they love, and as long as it's not affecting you personally, you shouldn't. I mean, you don't have to agree with it. You just don't. It doesn't. Just mind your business. If I'm gay and I'm flamboyant, let me be gay and mind my business. I'm not hurting you, so there's no reason that you should feel like I'm killing your vibe or anything. Or anything like that. But I just really, that her comments really got to me, and I really had to express myself on the podcast as well as here. So like I said, drop your comments. I would be very grateful to see what you guys think. All right, and share and share alike. So bye guys. Hit me up. I'll see you guys on Thursday this week. The topic is already posted on this page, and as well as our Facebook pages. It will be posted. It's posted on our IG. It will be posted on Twitter. So check out this week's podcast. Definitely a good one to talk about blended families. So all that jazz that comes with that. So check that out this Thursday at 10 p.m. on blogtalkradio.com/GFT radio. Thank y'all for not chiming in, but coming in and look at this video. Hopefully you'll play back it and drop your comments. So I really want to know what you guys think. All right, bye.